Hey guys, how's it going? Octopus here and welcome back to Union Cross. We're going to be talking about the new medals that just came into Union Cross. It's kind of spoilers to Kingdom Hearts 3, but I guess it's Union Cross and it's being notified to you guys, so here we go. Kingdom Hearts 3 Monsters Inc. World. We got Mike, Solly, and Kingdom Hearts 3 Sora from Monsters Inc. obviously. Now, one of these medals break PvP, like, again. Even though PvP's been broken for quite a while and it just keeps getting worse and worse. First it was defense boost medals with max. If you don't have that, you're screwed. Then you got combo pet. If you didn't have pet rank 11, you were screwed. If you don't have the best medals, you're screwed. And now, if you don't have these new medals that ignore the enemy's defense boost, so even though you have defense boost 5 max, this medal allows you to break through that. It's a 30% chance of happening, just like it's a 25% chance of a combo plus going off. I think it's 25%. But anyways, they can rip right through your defenses. So a medal that would do normally maybe 11 million is now doing back to 92 million or even worse than that. So let's talk about how I feel about that and if you guys should be pulling for these or skipping for them. So first off, the deal, these Kingdom Hearts 3 medals, again, I talked about in my last video. They're good. They're actually the best medals in the game if you get proper traits on them, like an extra -60 on there or more plus 1000s, just because they can become supernova pluses. Everything else before these medals aren't as strong. They might have more utility, they might have more multiplier, but the general strength that comes out of these medals is ridiculous. It's the whole new mechanic of these platinum tickets, making these new medals, specific ones, not the organization Zigbar, just specific medals. They're going to be coming out. They're going to be able to make Supernova Plus, and it's just so much strength from it. So everything from this banner, if you have plat tickets, if you got those Meow Wows sitting around, you can really benefit from this, especially if you're a new player. There's a lot of buffers in here for general strength, attribute, and general defense down, along with attributes defense down, which you need to make your Keyblade strong. So an example here is Mike and Solly in the front of this banner. If you get one of each, you pretty much have 15 general strength up from Solly and 15 general defense down from Mike. So as a new player, this banner is golden and I really recommend it to all new players that are in the game. And if you get super lucky to get any of the tier 9 medals that are in here, your game will go up just even more from there. So the only 2 medals in here that actually make our pet rank go past pet rank 11 is the Sora and Vanitas. They both have 180 pet ranks, so that's something to keep in mind if you want to go past pet rank 11. But like I said before, you don't have to really do that. Let's talk about the medals themselves though. The banner itself, first of all, like I said, the banner itself is a falling price deal. You get 2 Kingdom Hearts 3 medals along with 5 magic mirrors per pull. It's a very good banner. Magic mirrors aren't really necessary when it comes to like pulling the 7-star medals, but if you don't have a medal 7-star already, magic mirrors will help out. So let's talk about Sora and actually just a double touch on this because this is very quick. Solly and Mike here are basically, they work together. They have 37 multiplier maximum. All you gotta do is have HP on them. They cost only 3 gauges, so you can put easily just an attack boost 8 max on them and not worry about it. They are tier 8, so if you get them as 7 stars, you're laughing at sub slots. Very, very good sub slots. This whole banner is amazing for sub slots. And then the Supernova here is kind of interesting. It's 2 turns power strength by 15. So your power strength will carry over. So your next Keyblade doesn't have to worry about upgrading that power strength. So you can bring in medals that buff general strength and don't worry about the other attributes because this Supernova will carry over if the opponent doesn't, you know, use Kairi or Shion or a medal that has overwrite on it. Then you don't get screwed over. So it's a little weak on the Supernova side. Damage is good. It's 100 multiplier, but when it comes to that, people have overwrite and they'll most likely get rid of that. That's all they need is 1 overwrite for power, negative down on you, and you're done. So that goes for both of them. One is for speed, one is for power. So basically, whatever color Mike is, he's green, he does speed. Solly is red, he does power. Straightforward. So that's those 2. I recommend, if you don't have Kairi, Shions, or any kind of buffers in the beginning of your setup, you want to put these 2 in the beginning. And Mike works good on the fairy stars right in the beginning. Mike works good on the Starlight, I believe the 2nd slot, and Solly works good on the 1st slot on the Fairy Stars. So if it's weaker enemies, they'll do some damage. But if it's like a level 5000 Zigbar, they're not going to do anything at all. So, unless you use Supernova Kairi, but then you don't really need to use these guys in the front there. So a little bit heads up there if you guys do have Kingdom Hearts 3, Kairi, or Xion, or a combination of anything else before that, like Kairi EX Plus or Xion EX Plus with the new Peter Pan and Sora medal. You actually don't need any of these buffers, and you're just chasing, trying to get these tier 9s out of there, or trying to get the the Maleficent, the Pete, the Woody, and the Buzz. They're really good single target medals. But let's talk about Sora and how broken he is. So yeah, he single targets, he deals 7 hits, which doesn't matter because he doesn't affect the enemy's counters, so hits don't matter here. For 1 turn, he's going to buff your upright and magic strength by 15. He's going to give you 160% boost to everyone's guilt. He's going to give you upright and magic defense down by 15. And it's all he has to do is have maximum HP, and he gets a multiplier of 42.93. Now, that's not our strongest multiplier in the game, but because this is a Supernova Plus medal, the general strength on this is more than enough to make up for that lower multiplier in there. So the thing that kicks at him is that he has a 30% chance to ignore his target's defense boost. Now, Endorphin has already made a video on this, so I'll leave a link down below, and if I don't, Endorphin, I hope you guys know him by now. He's got a video showcasing the actual effect of the ignore defense boost. Basically, in PvP, when you attack someone, it says defense boost 5 max activated, defense boost 4 max activated. This medal has a chance of ignoring that completely. So if the medal would hit on a defense boost 5 max for like 11 million, if this 30% chance goes through, that one hit is going to do 92 million. You know what I mean? It's really broken when it comes to only on one medal that's not a mercy pull. It really sucks. And all I got to say to that is that PvP doesn't really matter. Now, I know you guys are going to be like, what? Gold tickets, silver tickets, and all my dailies. Do your dailies, get out of there. Honestly, I've had on both my free-to-play account, main account, and many others, our tickets just add up. And if you do pull your tickets, I was just on a couple days ago when we were doing the Zigbar event, I actually opened 10 gold tickets and 45 silver tickets, and I really have nothing to spend it on. All it's going to do me is more sub slots, but I still need the medals for sub slots. But let me show you what happens with PvP and why PvP is pretty much just as show off ground. You get to show off how strong you are. I have 21 tier 8s. This is my free to play account, by the way. I have 36 tier 7s. I've got a bunch of 6s, bunch of 5s, a bunch of 4s that are stacking up. And then the bronze, I don't pull enough from the bronze tickets because I just leave them there. So this does add up. I actually don't have enough tier 7s to upgrade anymore. There's no more tier 7s in my account that I can upgrade unless I want to spend 6 Mickey and Brooms per medal that's sitting in my inventory. And for tier 8, there's only 2 medals I want to upgrade, and I rather just save these if anything comes in the future that's all not already a 7-star medal. Everything's coming as 7 stars. So you don't need these PvP tickets or PvP in general. Unless they update the rewards for PvP and say, hey, winners are getting 5,000 jewels, 1,000, 3,000, 2,000, depending what rank you're in. Then sure, you know what? PvP becomes a little more competitive because there's something to chase for. But these gold, silver, and bronze tickets are not as appealing as they used to be. Even as a new player, if you just save up your jewels and let's say go off with 30,000 jewels on one banner like this one, these medals are going to come up as 7-star. I kind of want to pull from this, but at the same time, I really don't need anything. But it's not that I don't need anything. The thing is, if you do get these medals and you do have plat tickets, so right here, if you do have these plat tickets going on at the moment, you can use the plat tickets to upgrade the Supernova Plus. So I can get an upgrade in my game right now, but I'm only stuck on the 12th quest of Zigbar, meaning I only need the 13th quest. That's only worth 500 jewels. I'm not going to go spend 3,000 or more jewels just to get back 500 jewels. It just makes no sense. I'd rather just save the jewels that I would spend here for the next banner that's better, because the next banner is most likely going to be better. It's always been in that vicious cycle. It's like nothing lasts anymore. Everything's less than a month. So I wouldn't worry too much about PvP, guys. It's just a ground to show off if you're stronger than someone else. That's it. The rewards don't really matter. I believe they haven't really added anything special. Now you might be saying, well, what about the plat tickets? I want the plat tickets from there. Even Coliseum has Meow Wows in there, so if you want to complete for Coliseum, you can do that. Point rewards don't matter, it's ranking rewards. So you do need the plat tickets. That's the only thing that's increased here, is that now there's plat tickets. But when you come all the way down here, 10,000 place gets 3, 15,000 place gets 2, 20,000 below gets 1, and 50,000 people get 1. Eventually these will add up. And when you're ready to pull for the Kingdom Hearts 3 medals or anything, you're going to stack them up. Eventually, they're going to stack up, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. And even if you're really terrible at PvP, you're still going to get silver tickets, and you can get tier 8s and tier 7s out of this. You get 2 every week. It's more than enough, and you get more than 2 because everyone's guaranteed 1. And I'm pretty sure there's not more than 50,000 people playing, so I'm thinking everyone's getting 4 a week. As long as you try just a little bit to make a setup, you should be getting 4 silver tickets a week, which is huge. And 1 of these a week, which is 4 a month, and that should be totally fine if you want to go for the slow progress. I wouldn't be shooting out the VIPs or spending big packs of jewels. I would just be playing the game and be patient with it, guys. If you rush something, it's going to become boring. Just play with what you have in the game, just like my free-to-play account. And now I'm rocking Birth by Sleep medals that pretty much destroy everything I need. I make top 2,000 on this account for PvP, and I haven't pulled for the Kingdom Hearts 3 banner besides the free pull. So I kind of just want to give you my thoughts on this whole broken system. It doesn't really matter. PvP is one of those things that you can ignore in this game because it doesn't really give you anything extraordinary. Now, plat tickets and the Supernova Plus medals are most likely going to take over, just like Supernova medals came in and they took over, and already those are obsolete. So don't worry about it too much, guys. Just play your game. Don't worry about PvP. Look for the PvE content. If you can't pass a certain quest in PvE, just try it next time. Save up those jewels and go for a banner that you can literally spend 30 or more thousand jewels on, and try to get something decent out of there. It's a gotcha game. It's all based on luck. That's all I can really give for advice, but like I said, the medal's really cool. If you do get it, you are going to be top rankings of PvP, and most likely if anyone's getting it, it's probably the lucky people or the people who are paying for the game, and they're competing for top 1,000 or top 100. There might be a little bit more than that, but the rest of the setup still has to kind of work out. Actually, at this point, no, not really. If 1 or 2 of these bust through, it's a big difference. So first of its kind doesn't mean it's gonna be the last of its kind, and if they do continue with that, PvP is gonna be more broken than it was before, and I still wouldn't worry about it. So that is a decision on your side if you want to chase a non-mercy medal, which really sucks that the new mechanics in the game, it's a non-mercy, but that's usually how they do it. And again, it's not going to really affect you guys way too much because it is a PvP specific medal. It is good damage if for PvE content. It has upright magic, which has a lot of good slots on, I believe, Moogle of Glory. We've got Fairy Stars, and we've got Stroke of Midnight. Actually, sorry, Stroke of Midnight, Starlight, and Fairy Stars. Moogle Glory has a slot, but nobody really uses Moogle Glory because the slots are too small, and it's in the second slot. So it's up to you guys if you want to pull for this banner. Like I said, new players, veteran players, you will benefit from this, especially if you saved up some of these plat tickets. You do got a lot of these plat tickets. You could potentially get a lot of power boost, but if you're passing the content anyways, and you're only stuck on one quest like I am on quest number 13, I wouldn't worry too much. I'm pretty sure these are not the only answer for the new power creep happening, but it is a good banner. It is 17 days, so if you guys do pull from this, and you pull a lot from this, and you get a bunch of these, and you properly take care of them, 3,000 extra from chips, attack boost 8 maxes, if you have the proper sub slots from pulling here, your game is going to increase, but how long will that last? Either way, guys, it's up to you if you want to pull from this. I might even pull from this later on. Like I said, I do have Birth by Sleep medals, so it feels kind of shitty pulling for this and replacing my Birth by Sleep medals, even though I just spent like 50,000 jewels on it. The jewels were free, but it was still 50,000 plus jewels on the Birth by Sleep medals, and I feel kind of cheesed out on having that kind of power replaced so soon. So I'm just going to hold off and save a bunch of jewels again. That's just me personally. It's up to you guys what you want to do. Let me know your thoughts on this new broken mechanic. The medals themselves are really good. The banner itself is really good. Is it worth chasing just for PvP? I say no. That's just me though. That's just me. You might want to compete in PvP. You might want that top medal. So that's all up to you guys. Just know that broken mechanics in the game right now, just like when Supernova Plus came out, it was like, oh my god, everyone's going to be dominating with Supernova medals. People figured a way around it. They might even come with a new mechanic that stops that from happening, like a reflect or something. But then you're just bouncing back and forth to the same game. But now you have more animations that make PvP even longer. So if they add something to counteract this, it makes no sense because you might as well just strip all that away and go back to the basic PvP, because then it's just RNG on RNG. Oh, my 25% activated, but yours didn't, which is pretty much this whole time. Pet rank 11, combo plus. Did it go off? No. Did my defense boost 6 go off? No? Okay, I lost. Anyways, more of a rant than a pull or skip video, but there's those medals. Let me know if you're pulling for them or not, guys. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit the like button, and as always, thank you so much for watching. Keep on smiling, and I'll see you in the next one.